The Jews hated Jesus, the Pharisees, the unbelieving Jews. There was a satanic plot to kill and destroy the Son of God. And it was under the guise of protecting and defending the truth. That's how it was sold to the people. And some people joined, many people, most people joined in that cause, not knowing the real agenda and the real issue that was at play behind the scenes. That was a conspiracy that was happening, that was deceptive, but it wasn't apparent, because on the front and the face of it, what was apparent, what was the official story that was given, was these men of faith were zealous for the protection of the nation and rooting out any heresy or false teaching. And Jesus was one such false teacher. And look, he blasphemed. He's guilty. We just have to kill him. And it's better for one man to perish than for the whole nation to perish. You remember all of these lines, all these reasons that they sold their cause and people joined in the cause? Well, guess what? That wasn't the real story. Expect the same in the last days. So many people get caught up in issues, not realizing that they're playing into conspiracy. And like the issues that are happening among us today, look, it's June 2020, right? The issues that are current today that are occupying the news, the media. Today, racial issues are being pushed and promoted, and people are getting caught up in racial issues. Guess what? That's not the real issue according to the scriptures. There is a real deep hidden issue that this front one is being used to bring about a deception. Beware what you get caught into. Now, I'm not saying that, racism is good. I'm not defending. That's not the point at all. But the issue is not what it appears to be. In the New Testament, there is neither Greek nor Jew. There is neither bond nor free. We're all equal brothers and sisters in Christ, regardless of skin color and all of that. I just want to be clear on that. But some people, they hear things, and because they hear it on the media and the narrative that is being pushed, and they get caught up in a cause that seems just and good and right, not realizing that there is more to the story. And these are some of the deceptions that Satan is using to accomplish a purpose in the last days. Beware. We want to look at the last days, because in the book of Revelation, time and again, we're told Satan deceives the whole world. The serpent, the dragon, Satan, he deceives the whole world. I want you to think about that for a minute. Deceiving the whole world, brothers and sisters, is not a small feat to accomplish. A whole planet of people, 7 billion plus people in the world, to accomplish the deception to bring the world to a place where the majority, all the world, when it says all the world, that's the majority, because God has a remnant, where all the world, except for God's remnant people, those who follow him, are of the same persuasion. They accept a particular storyline. They accept a particular position. That is not a small feat. And the way that Satan accomplishes that, according to the book of Revelation, is through deception, through fooling the world, through presenting something or things or issues or narratives or stories or official, positions that appear to be one thing, but the reality is totally different. And what ends up happening is people get caught up in that, and that is how they are deceived. The whole world will be deceived. How is Satan going to accomplish that? Very cleverly, very convincingly, and very deceptively. That's why repeatedly Jesus talks about deception. That's why repeatedly Jesus says, be careful of deception in the last days. You cannot go into the last days just sailing through, believing what you get told, and hope you're going to make it. You will fall prey to a deception. The deception is not just a human deception, as we shall see. The deception, brothers and sisters, is a satanic one. It comes from Satan's mind. It's a satanic. That's how clever it is, deception. The kind of deception that accomplished the fall of angels from heaven. So what hope do we have? You cannot but seriously heed the words of Jesus Christ and take them for what they really mean. His repeated warnings are a very, very alarming thing for God's own people to pay attention to. Conspiracy of deception.